Okay, and then, so I'm going to reveal the first one. So we have change in direction. So there's a little saying on the bottom of the card, and then I'll also read out an additional meaning from the guidebook. So the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. Okay, so I'm going to find the additional meanings in this guidebook. There's sort of a few pages that it'll sort of go a little bit more deeper into what the card means. So if you didn't quite get anything from that, if nothing's really jumping out at you, then it's got additional meanings here. So the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. Okay, so this card signifies that you've had a change of heart that has altered the direction of your life in a positive way. Your old ways of living no longer interest you, and you find yourself avoiding friends and pastimes that previously attracted you. You desire a lifestyle and career that will better fit your new interests and passions. The angels are guiding you through this time of transition. The law of attraction ensures that you'll manifest wonderful new opportunities and relationships. Additional meanings on top of that meaning for this card: you're starting a new phase in your life. The birth of a new project is in the works. Pregnancy, birth, or the adoption of a child is possible. A new element in your life is a blessing, even if it doesn't make sense right now. So something that's jumping out to me is, this is really weird because last week I was saying of how conversations with my brother popped up, and once again this week, the conversation I just had with my brother now about him sort of starting a project. I mean, this could go to this could go to any of you. When you've got like loads of things going on in your head, it's really good just to write them down. And I don't know if you've heard of bullet journaling, or literally just journaling. Just write down all your ideas, any thoughts that come into your head, just write them all down, and at least then it helps it makes it way easier to sort of do each of the ideas that are in your head, and slowly, like last week, slowly work through them and check them off. So yeah, the birth of a new project is in the works. Yeah, so he's had an idea, and yeah, it might seem a little bit overwhelming at first because there's obviously quite a lot to take in, a lot to do, a lot to plan, and it's like that fear thing as well. It stops you from going after what you really want to do. And how I put this to my brother is that it's kind of like a boat. So under the deck, it's like monsters. And the monsters are the fear in your mind, and they threaten to hurt you, they threaten to sort of, I don't know, like push you over the edge or whatever, but they're just threats, and that's all that fear is their thoughts of, oh, why do you want to do that for, or no, no one's going to listen, or no one's going to pay any interest in that. And that's exactly the thoughts that I had last week, back when I had this niggle to do this card reading, and then I had really good feedback from everyone. It was really positive, and it just gave me that little bit of reassurance and confidence to, listen to the little niggles inside, and they're there for a reason as well. They're sort of like your internal guide, guiding you to what you really want to do and what you most desire. So just trust it and follow through with it. And like I said last week, even if it takes one small step a week or a day or a month or a year, it's still something that you're doing that goes towards your dream or your goals. So that's your sort of immediate past. And then if we go then to your current, your present moment, so we've got relationship, and I absolutely love this one here, this illustration. It's the sort of unicorn, and the woman is just coming out of the the jungle and into the light. So your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So I'm just going to find this card in the guidebook, and these are in alphabetical order, so they're really easy to follow. So this card signals that you're entering a more positive phase in your relationships. As the picture on the card shows, you're now out of the forest and entering an area filled with light and beauty. The angel portrayed on the card, like the angel portrayed on the card, you just need to hang on a little while longer. More meanings for this card. The answer to your question lies within your relationship. Trust your feelings about your current relationship and act accordingly. The angels are helping you manifest a wonderful new relationship. Send light, love, and angels to your present relationship. A positive transition is occurring in a current relationship, which could include a healthy ending. So what I'm getting from that is kind of what I just said. Trust your feelings about your current relationship and act accordingly. So it's kind of like that inside, what do they call it? Like an internal dialogue. It's your soul guiding you, nudging you, giving you the niggles. Trust those feelings, because it's leading you and it's guiding you to the right path, basically. Trust that the angels are helping you manifest a wonderful new relationship. Send light, love, and angels to your present relationship. So if you're having any troubles, just surround that relationship in pink light, because pink represents love. A positive transition is occurring in a current relationship, which could include a healthy ending. So yeah, and I suppose with the beginning of this card as well, your primary relationship is with yourself. That's one of the most important things to sort of take from this as well. If you don't listen to the things that you want to do and the things that you love doing, and you're sort of putting them to one side and doing things that other people want to do or other people are telling you to do, then it's kind of like, you're sort of neglecting what you want and not putting yourself first or making yourself a priority. When you start doing the things that you want to do, you attract those relationships into your life, whether or not it's friendships or love, romance. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so if you love yourself, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So yeah, I really like that one. Okay, so if you follow through with your present message, then this will be your future. So what have we got here? Play. So this is quite cute. Okay. So, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So let's see what this one means. The angels see that you need to play, so they sent you this card. You've been working and worrying a lot lately, and your soul cries out for fun. Feelings of fatigue, irritability, or depression are additional signs that you're overdue for some playtime. You don't need to wait until you have a free moment, because you can inject fun into your day today. Simple pleasures, moments of silliness, laughing with a friend or watching a funny movie are examples of ways to have fun that don't require a lot of time or money. Fun and play are necessary parts of life for children and adults. These types of activities help us live healthier lives and allow us to attain our desires more quickly. Fun is part of living a balanced life. So something that just jumped out at me there is working so it kind of ties in with these other cards, is write down the things, the ideas and the thoughts and the feelings that are in your head, get them down on paper. So journal, literally just get a little notepad or just a bit of scrap paper, write them down, and then when you're sort of working through the progress or progressing through, the to-do list, have fun with it. Don't take it so seriously. And yeah, it says here, and it allows us to attain our desires more quickly. So when we're having fun with it, not taking it so seriously, things might start sort of shifting and coming to us faster than if we were just sort of plodding along, not really enjoying it, not having a bit of fun with it. So yeah, that's what I got from that. Additional meanings for this card: stop what you're doing and go and have fun right now. Release any guilt about having fun to the angels. You deserve happiness, pleasure, and enjoyment. Make sure that your recreational activities are purely fun and non-competitive. So you could take from that, whatever you wish. But yeah, just go out and have some fun. And like I said, you don't have to spend a lot of money or a lot of time on it, but just little things like, I don't know, maybe get a board game out, or go and watch a comedian. But yeah, and watching a funny movie are examples of ways to have fun that don't require a lot of time or money. But yeah, fun and play are necessary parts of life, not just for children, but for us adults too. So yeah, I hope you like that reading. I don't know if it's because obviously we've been away and a little bit tired from travelling. But yeah, I sort of tuned into the cards, or before I'd done the reading, just to make sure that, what I was sort of channeling, does come through and it's clear. It might not be a little bit clear to me just yet, but hopefully you take something away from that reading. And I do take something away from that. It's continue to write down sort of my ideas in a journal, and because I always get loads of ideas, write them down, work through them, maybe prioritize them as well. So what's most important to you right now? Because I get a little bit carried away with wanting to do everything. I want to learn everything. I want to join up and do loads of courses, but it's focusing on one at a time. Because if I do quite a lot of sort of little nitty gritty projects and courses, then I'm not really going to be putting my heart and soul into one of them and completing it, because I'm quite bad for doing that as well, starting things and then never completing them. So I think prioritize, and then once you've finished one, move on to the next, or just do small things, even if it's just drop an email to someone or ring someone. Then yeah, just start the process that way, and then gradually down the line, after about a month and you've made a few emails, a few phone calls, soon you'll start to see that it's coming together, and it's slowly starting to piece by piece come together, and you're starting to create something. So yeah, the relationship, the one that I have with myself, I'm trusting my little niggles. I'm going to take that away from the relationship. And the play, yeah, I think we all need to have a little bit of fun. So yeah, I'm going to go and maybe watch a funny film or something tonight. Or actually, no, sorry, to tell a lie, I'm going to go and do my turned up fitness, because I always feel a little bit sort of, run down, and the weather's kind of naff outside. So I think sometimes push yourself a little bit, get out, have some fun, move around, and then you'll feel a little bit refreshed as well. So yeah, so that's the daily guidance from your angels oracle cards, and I hope you liked your reading.